What's up, everybody? This Life Unscrpted episode 9. Yeah, we back with another one, you know what I'm saying? Back with another one. Like always, I'm your host, Jerome.
Yep, Duratio.
And today we got a special guest, my first time, I'm doing it. And I brought a family member. Man, onto the show to impart his wisdom, his experience, his knowledge, his enthusiasm, his dreams, his desires, his... No, I'm playing. He gonna be authentic and give him the full version. That's my cousin right there. He can introduce himself.
What's happening? I'm Isaiah.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm Isaiah the mechanic. Power moves, auto repairs, what I do. I work on cars. Yeah.
That's tough. How close is teaching to parenting?
That's all parenting
The
is.
same thing, yeah.
They doing the same thing.
Hell yeah.
Second, that's another parent.
So
The
there's
day that your
levels.
kid is born, you teaching them.
So there's levels to parenting. Then there's better parents and there's worse parents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. He said,
No, that's
What do you mean by that?
What you mean? What I mean?
What do you mean by
Simple.
it's better parents and it's worse parents? What do you mean by that?
You got parents out here starving their kids. You got parents out here with kids eating like kings. Yeah, that's
So you say by fulfilling their physiological needs determine how good of a parent they are.
What makes you a bad parent?
starving the baby.
What makes you a bad parent?
Like outside of physical abuse,
Yeah.
mental abuse, like what
okay.
what declares somebody to be a bad parent?
Personally, it's all personal.
Listen,
When they not in a position to be better than me. At the age I was. When they 10, they should be 10. When they 10, they should be better than me when I was 10. When they 9, they should be better than me when I was 9.
But yeah, I agree.
Listening.
But reality, for one kid, let's say you got 3 kids. One of them kids might come out to be that one that take heed to what you're saying, that take lead to what you're saying. The other 2 is like,
Okay, I see what I'm doing. Now, can that be the teacher's fault?
No,
No? Okay.
because it circles back around to the beginning. You can teach these kids whatever you gonna teach them, but they still gonna do what the fuck they want to do once they get grown. Which circles back to that book that you was reading. What is it, The Laws of Human Nature?
Yeah.
Most people, starting off as a kid, they do what their parents are telling them. Once their parents are no longer in the picture, they do what they want to do.
Now, let me tell you this. Are you truly doing what your kids... Listen to this. A teacher, a great teacher, they say, is able to adapt his styles according to the student. And then they're obviously teaching them something that they want to learn. So as a parent you said the parent teacher's equal. When you're instilling things in your kids, you are doing it with what they want to, though. Let's say you teach this person this and they just run off and do the complete opposite when the parent's not around, right? What happens if you tell them something that they actually like to do? So when you're not around, they still doing it. And you helping them in that work. That may be something completely different, like cooking. Or let's not do cooking. Let's do something completely, I don't know, snowboarding. My kid absolutely loves snowboarding.
yeah.
And I noticed that and I recognized that. So I step out and
Yeah,
instill the lessons through that because I know he absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
How are you? What do you mean by how are you instilling the lessons in it if you don't?
Go learn it yourself and teach them.
Are you learning it, and are you taking that opportunity to learn it yourself? And
No. You are a teacher. You are adapting. So you are utilizing that as a tool. You see, because there's in certain fields, when you start doing it enough, things start to repeat. The path to greatness, there's training. There's a simple path: training, mental fortitude, things of that nature. You gotta look out. You're a coach, basically. You're recognizing their weaknesses and doing this, and this to get them above it. So even though you never did nothing in the sport, you could just watch and compare and see what they're failing, they're lacking in.
Yeah.
Now, when I say instilling in them the traits that you so desire as the best you want in your kids, you could put it in a way where it has to be born to get that goal. For you to be number 1, you have to have that trait. You have to be determined to get that gold medal. You have to be resilient to get that gold medal.
Mm-hmm.
If that make any sense. Mm-hmm. And just knowing that they already like it. If I'm gone, they still gonna do this.
Yeah. It's hard to find that. I mean,
but that's also, there's levels to the parenting.
Yeah, I guess. So, yeah.
But that's what. Do you still believe that? No, there isn't. Now this is all optimal. Like I said, I ain't never had no kid. I ain't never none of that. This is all just theoretical, man. This baby
Yeah, I
know. My baby's fairy tale talking. But I will do the best I can to make this fairy tale reality. Know that. But yeah.
That's your determination from football.
Yeah.
You're determined to make that shit happen.
Like how Serena Williams' dad did for them. I don't know if he played tennis, but he seen, you know what I'm saying? They still did it when he was gone. And he ain't have all that. He was lacking. In the hood with him, impoverished.
I feel like it take Asians. If you ain't Asian, it's like a 1%, 2%.
Hold on, say it louder.
I feel like if you ain't Asian, because them Asian parents, they be on they like,
they be
you
like,
gotta
you
learn, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I don't know what you talking about. You gonna play this violin?
You gonna play this piano?
You feel me? Versus,
yeah.
and parents like, oh, you don't want to play basketball this year? You don't want to play basketball? Like with my son, you remember he was playing football, going hard.
Yeah.
3rd year in, my mom want to play no more. All right, you ain't play.
Yeah.
Like, is the leniency, if she would have kept pushing him or motivated him to, or he would have kept going.
Yeah.
But even it was times that he came to me and was like, I want to go do this and do this, but I'm gonna miss football. What you think I should do? Mm-hmm. You gonna leave your teammates down? Mm-hmm. What about them your brothers? You can't leave them on stuck. You gotta gain them all. You gotta go make sure that your brothers is right. Mm-hmm. So they made that decision without, because he knew I would have. Nah, bro, it ain't. Yeah. Them your guys. Mm-hmm. You can't. They ready for the next year.
And that's where we get to the intricacies of parenting. It's not black and white like I'm making it sound. Yeah. You gotta deal with the baby mama. Y'all gotta be on the same page. Yeah. They making decisions which you're not even approving of. Yeah. So it's a lot more difficult.
It's a lot more too.
And I think it's gonna be absolutely phenomenal, absolutely astounding, absolutely fulfilling to go through that process and to be able to put them in the best position. And because they're, to me, a child is dependent on you. Mm-hmm. You get satisfaction from you should at least, from helping them and putting them in that position in the levels. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That you never was in.
Yeah. So, look, I got a question.
Yeah, listen.
If
I ain't read no parenting books. I need to.
If you say with football, you didn't want to do it. Did you ever express to your dad that you didn't want to play football?
Yeah, he seen it.
And what he say?
Yeah, he didn't care.
Did that make him a bad parent?
No, not at all.
Why? Because he pushed you and made you learn something.
So actually it was different. Actually, I lied. I ain't never said no.
No, you didn't.
I ain't never said no. I actually did like playing football. I did like playing football. The only reason why I stopped playing football was because I blew my knee up. I was like, that took a big trajectory on my career.
That changed the whole dynamics of the conversation.
But it took a long time for you to tell him that you ain't playing though.
Yeah, no, it did. It took a long time.
It took a long time. It took him a long time to tell him I ain't playing no more.
Why did it take you a long time?
Because that's all I knew. That's all our relationship was built on.
Yeah.
So,
but you felt like he was gonna feel like down on you.
Yeah, that whole 9.
Oh yeah.
As I said, the whole relationship was built on that.
But the thing is, you gotta know, bro. Your dad ain't gonna look at you bad because, like, of course he gonna probably feel.
You know what he did when I told him that? He left. It was on my birthday dinner. He got up and left.
He was upset.
Yeah. So and as a kid, as a teenager, you're gonna make that even 10 times worse.
Yeah. You don't think of it like, damn, it's crazy, but like.
Then he not talking to you.
Yeah, I mean, he was upset.
You know, but I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking it's because I didn't love you. But I didn't make that. Yeah. I ain't play football. That's what the relationship was literally built on, was football. Yeah. I'm done with it. That's what we got now. Yeah. As a teenager, this is an adult Duratio talking. Yeah. I'm 17, 18. Yeah. Literally, if it wasn't about football, we was not talking. I'm gonna keep it 100. If it wasn't football, we was not talking until I joined the business. When I joined the business when we got back, you know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't football, we was not talking. It was no call. Hey, how you doing? We had nothing else. It was the football. So that was a big thing for me. That's why it was so big.
No, that makes sense. Make a lot of sense.
You think if he didn't push you as hard as you did, you wouldn't have liked it, or you would have gave up a long time ago?
Nah, never.
So since you touchdown football, you loved it, pretty much.
It was. I wouldn't have been as good. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. But I know that, I probably just would have been as good. That's it.
Yeah.
I would have still played. But I wouldn't have been as good.
I think just because it was always fun. Sports are always
I
fun.
liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I did like it. I didn't have too much care for the workouts, but you was around people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it was
friends,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like the worst part was the beginning. That was the worst. The running the mile, that was the worst part.
Yeah.
That was the worst. Did you ever do a workout?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah, he was in on the workouts too. That's why it's important who you be around.
Oh yeah, that shit used to suck.
Yeah, the running that mile, the stadium. Oh yeah, you was there for that one.
You go run the broken stairs on the other side. Oh my god,
yeah, it was not
weak ass stairs on that side.
No, it was not.
Was it 4 times?
Yeah, 4 times.
God,
it was not. That was the worst part of the workout.
Yeah, 100%. Remember,
That's at the beginning.
Who was it, Richard brother or Seth brother that was throwing up?
Seth brother.
Yeah,
Seth brother.
throwing up. Yeah, that shit was hella funny.
But no, I never had like a huge dislike. Like Lulu, complete opposite. She had a huge dislike for like sport type of things.
Okay, yeah.
Like she didn't like it, and he kind of let her. He was as structured as he knew to be in her life because he didn't have the. Like for football, he had the qualifications. He knew what it took.
Mm-hmm.
He knew everything, but like he didn't really have that know-how with her. So it was like, you don't want to do that? Okay. So he had nothing to really replace it with.
Yeah.
There was no other structure. Yeah. She was just on her own. Like, just doing living life. There was no like structure to it because he had nothing to replace it with. Yeah. And he didn't really know her wants. And he just like, let's say for instance, we have a kid. They're going to naturally gravitate to video games because that's naturally gravitate everybody. It's like kids with tablets. Mm-hmm. They're going to naturally just gravitate to tablet because kids love tablets. It's a uniform.
Yeah. Replace it, yeah.
And knowing what they like, they're going to, like for me, my mom took, best thing she probably could have did, took the game away from me for the week. That forced me to do something. And doing that, I still do it to this day, basketball. Yeah. It forced me to go and play basketball.
And John was the only homie not on the game.
During the week. But he was outside with me.
How old was you?
I was in middle school. Like
I was through high school.
My whole year, my whole life.
Whole
it was
life.
only
game was taken.
Only weekends. Phone was taken. Touchscreen.
Yeah. Yeah,
I remember
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I bought my
used to go.
daughter her first phone was a flip phone.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 2 years ago.
That's real life. It was
flip
like,
phone. We ain't doing all that.
Yeah, it was real life.
I got rules.
Yeah, it forced me to play basketball, and I got that like to this day. But noticing that, like, oh, he naturally just gravitated. We should. But it was like I said with Lulu, it was like no. Nothing to replace it with. Yeah. Like it's easy for him to do with football because he did it.
Yeah, he been going. Yeah, he did it already. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. She could have played football though.
Nah, she could have. She definitely could have.
That shit, the way that they got football girls,
football
now.
They
got contact too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, for real?
Pads on and
Oh,
all.
dang, I ain't know that.
It was lingerie football.
Right.
Something like that. You seen that? They little ass shorts on. Yeah.
Guess you don't need no knee pads.
Yeah, no, you most definitely don't. They be out there cracking each other too. Man.
They do girl rugby too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, rugby there.
They do girl rugby.
Rugby.
Women rugby. So I guess there is no need for not have a women football league if they got women rugby.
They ain't getting paid like that. Tell you that much. Ain't no women's sport getting paid like that.
That's just the world, the way the world is.
Sport, yeah.
Yeah, that's just the way the world is.
They still getting paid though. They still getting their money.
You get paid for doing what you love.
Yeah.
As of recently though, they have been getting paid more through the promotionals.
Yeah.
Sponsorships.
Yeah. That's the way to go now.
Yeah, nowadays. Because you get so much attention on you now. It's more. Because before, they was like, I don't know what it was like, but they was like more manly. As a woman playing a sport, you was more manly in the sense of like, you can get feminine, the things of that nature. Now it's like coming, they're looking more feminine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Angel Reese
Yeah.
and stuff, trying to make them look more woman-like and shit.
Yeah, and that's bringing more eyes to them.
Yeah.
You
Back
know,
in the
man.
day, you could tell them females used to want to slam dunk, cutting. They right there at the rim, got lay it out.
They
Nah, that
say
makes
lower the
sense.
rims,
They
do all
bring
type
it-
of stuff.
Bringing the woman out.
Yeah, lower the rims. But we got anything else y'all want to say on the parenting topic? Like I said, we ain't got no kids.
Let them kids.
Say it
If
again.
you got kids, let them. Hold them
Mhm.
close.
Yeah. Simple as that. I got dogs.
I got
Those
it.
are my kids. My
I,
kids are my kids.
It ain't easy, bro. That's one thing I say. It ain't easy, and I think it'll be fun to do.
It ain't no handbook.
There is
It's
definitely
not
not.
in my.
What you can say though is the people who played an inspirational role in you. You could use that kind of like
As
a handbook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And take the things they did for you and try to, you know what I'm saying, try to replicate it the best
Most
way you can.
definitely.
But y'all got anything else to say? I'm gonna wrap it up. The podcast. How'd you like being on here?
Shit, I enjoyed myself. It was my pleasure, most definitely.
Yep.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It was a cool podcast. It was a cool pod.
Yeah, nah, it was dope. It was dope. It was cool. We talked about this is really more unscripted than usual.
No, it most definitely was.
He came, we didn't even plan him. He was just here. Said, you want to hop on? Yes.
Showed up.
The topics, none aligned. We talked about something completely off the sheet,
Yeah.
but it was on my mind as of recently for some reason.
It's 2:13 a.m.
It's definitely late at night.
It's just
And I gotta
It's
post
just-
this today
yeah,
too. I gotta post this today too. Dang. Back to you said the work, it don't stop. It
Grind
don't
don't
stop.
stop.
It do not stop. But you want to be healthy and happy with it. But yeah, no, that's it. That's Life Unscrpted episode 9. 9 of them things. Like and subscribe. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Anything else I want to say? Nothing else I want to say?
Peace out.